Good evening and welcome to the second race of the first series of the Annapolis Yacht Club Wednesday Night Racing. I'm Ashley Love from T2P TV. Usually on a Wednesday night like this, we get people coming in from DC, from Rehoboth Beach, and one guy even flies in from Florida. But maybe not this week. It might be a little thinned out because unfortunately there has been a major accident on Route 50. Our prayers go out to those families. Back here on the water though, we have got some fresh faces. Derek Lynch's Outlaws in the J80 class, Mike and Maura Brown's Revolution in Perf 2, and Cindy Weber's Hubcap in the Herreshoff 12.5 class lead the way so far. Good luck to everyone tonight. Perf 0 is the first one up, and they got a little crowded at the start here. Bar 30, number 40 is gonna have to circle around and try that start again. That was Seabiscuit. Perf 1 and the J35s are up next, and the boat is just as crowded. It is very favored to get to the first mark. Schematic winning the boat with MI2 sliding in with a perfect second row start. Paul Murphy is at the helm of that VX1, that teeny tiny little two-sail boat that's ducking Aunt Jean. Oh, they're in for a big surprise though. No clear lanes for them. Aunt Jean slam tacking them. The boat is now so favored that barely anyone can make it to the boat. Mousetrap is in a sticky situation here with Crescendo. Oh, little rail rubbing there. Mousetrap was shooting from a hip a little too much there. And that's go. Crescendo may not be in too bad of a spot, but Mousetrap has some spinning to do. Doghouse, who posted a 4th place 2 weeks ago in the first race of the series, crushed that start. Inigo, a little closer in the foreground, is our defending champion so far. The J70s and the J80s are next to try their luck at winning this pin. J70 number 5 is Urban Myth. They'll take the start. For the Etchells, Cash Money and Playmaker tried to treat it like a laser start. They just came right up on the line and tried to park it and get speed at the last second. It worked out pretty well. Oh, there are some boats over. They're gonna have to turn around. The J70s and J80s make a left turn out to a long drop mark. Moxie in the lead for the 70s. The right side pays off in the Etchells class, round the top mark. 1097 is Ed Holt's Eduardo Especial. Hull, bow number 19, coming in close second is Jeff Borland's Make Mine a Double. The J30s are next around the drop mark A, and Cannonball, George Stewart, who won last week, is again leading. The battle is on for second, third, and fourth. Ragdoll and 526. Breeze seems to be picking up a little bit. That's Total Mayhem. Insatiable close third. This fleet is so tight after a long first leg. There is a protest flag out on Insatiable. It might have been about the altercation right at the windward mark when a lured windward situation on Jaguar. The J30s head out for their Bay course while the 111s are coming back from theirs. 800 is J111 Slush Fund. Spin Sheets Mary Ewenson right there as rail meet, holding down the fort. And Endorphin, the Melgis 32, trying to keep it hot to get around honoring Red 4. More boats coming in Perf 0. It's Stephen McManus's Sakadoo, a J120 rating right in the middle of the pack. Ramrod tacked out early at the boat and found their way around this course quite smoothly. They have a slower rating than everyone that has gone by so far in Perp 0, so we're going to have to do some math. Seabiscuit, the Far 30s are always one of the best performers on Wednesday nights. Also on their way back in, the J35s, Kites Ablazing. And in the lead is Roger Lance Abiento, leading the J35s. Another fresh face for a second race of Wednesday nights. Scott Nixon trimming the kite, that might be why. The smallest boat of the fleet gives one of the mid-sized boats a little trouble at the last turning mark to go into home. VX1 making up some ground on Gratitude. Oh, but their kite is over the bow and in the water. That's a slow way to go around the mark. The next fleet to the Nun is the J105 class, and Mirage is leading, but only by about 20 seconds. They're pushing this drop all the way to the last second. Is it going to be a Mexican? It's going to be a Mexican. Here we go. Let's see how those bowmen do. Pro. Totally pro. Crash chose to do a much earlier drop, but they're going to get the inside on Santa's Reindeer. Close rounding for Andrew Turner and Donald Santa. Last leg into the finish line, and it's a sprint to the finish. Crash had a little bit of a trouble rounding, and Santa's Reindeer launched right after their drop, so they've got a little bit of a lead. The breeze is picking up though, and Crash has made up a big distance on Santa. Mirage may think they're comfortably in the lead, but the fleet is really compacting here. The last boat's catching up with the lead. Rudolph and Vixen have sure kicked in the fire to get Santa to this party. Well, here's the story. Crash stayed a little bit high, and they are doing fine on this dock. Once you get back in here, it gets really puffy, and you have some serious obstacles to avoid. Crash closing in. These two may as well be elephants carrying each other's trunk and tails. They are tip to stern. Mirage takes first, but Santa's Reindeer is going to eke a second out over Crash. Well, we love close, tight finishes like that on the film boat. Thank you, J105 class, for delivering an excellent show this evening. Thank you to the Boatyard Bar and Grill, the Annapolis Yacht Club. For T2P TV, I'm Ashley Love. We'll see you next week.